Welcome to the Verizon 475 here at Darlington Speedway. I'm jgonascar, and this is going to be race 5 of 30 for the Brickels Cup Series. Starting on the pole is going to be Tony Stewart is the best, and right next to him is Mr. Dale Jr. 2011. Both people who haven't really been have been staying at the back of the field for most of the for the season so far. Let's see how this 30 lap race is gonna go. But let's see what happens to 22. Oh man, oh crap. Sorry if I'm sounding a little bit different. It's just I'm tired. But I'm just filming this race because I'm probably not gonna be backed up a little bit. So I'm filming 2 races in advance. Anyway. Looks like Racing 5M is going to be our outside pole sitter today, alongside Mr. Dale Jr. 2011. Then we have Original Big Bry starting 3rd, and Mr. JR Rocks NASCAR 1. Here we go. Coming to the green flag lap 1 of 30. Green flag at Darlington. Racing 5M and Mr. Dale Jr. 2011 lead. It's like Racing 5M gets a pretty good run into turn 1. Just like I said, 30 lap race. And Racing 5M looking for his first win in the Brickels Cup Series. He got a top 10 in Daytona, which basically led him to the points lead after race 1, and now the points leader of Mopar Cup Series 2021 is the new leader. He is 4 points in front of 5340 Emerson, and he currently runs 6th, and 5340 Emerson currently runs in 10th. And there's the 26, and there's Mopar Cup Series, the two points leaders, the 55, and Racing 5M is just about is 9th in the standings, I believe. He's 80 points behind the 55. J. Rocks NASCAR 1, who won the Titanic 300. Who's currently running 2nd, looking for his 2nd career victory. We've had 4 different winners, and maybe JR Rocks NASCAR 1 will win his 2nd win of the season. I'm not so sure about that though. But he does seem to have a good run on Racing 5M. It's like he's gonna make a move on the 93 pretty soon. And Racing 5M will lead lap 3. And he will battle that 93 car for the lead, but no, he will miss. Can I get a yellow also in 3rd place? You can't really miss him though. This is so far his best run. Hasn't really been having a ton of success this year. Definitely better than his run in the 2011 season, his first ever starting in an NR 2003 season. He unfortunately didn't have a great run through it. I think his best finish was a top 5 in the last race before it got unexpectedly canceled. The earns 499. Tony Stewart is the best. The real pole sitter is reported 1 lap down. In 42nd, there he is. Actually, 2 laps down. Yeah, 1 lap down. 1 or 2 laps down, definitely. Like I said, 1. Oh, the 98 car JRX NASCAR 1 into the wall. Well, this is Darlington, remember? And here comes, can I get a yellow battle for 2nd? Pretty soon. And there's a pretty big gap between the 17 and the 47, though. The 17 car is 1.45 seconds, and the 47 is 3.26 seconds. But that doesn't really matter. But Racing 5M is picking up experience points as this race continues. He's led all the laps so far. Probably will change pretty soon though. Like I said, it was 90, but probably more accurate 60. So racing 5M. Second year in the Brickels Cup Series. He was the 2 car last time. He's the 93 this year. He's gotten 1 DNF so far. He's gotten a second place at Daytona. That's his best so far. And he's been in 2 wrecks. He finished in 27th or 28th, I believe, last time, after crashing out on lap 29. So, and he's now led 7 laps. I mean, sorry if I sound like I'm doing ESPN broadcasting. And he's now and looks like reported now he is now almost 4 seconds in front of the 98 car for the lead. And racing 5M just has 21 and a half more laps to go before he can get his first 2012 Brickels Cup Series win. But there could be a caution on the track, and his 5-second lead may be reduced. We're not sure, but for now he's picking up a good amount of positions. This could put him in a spot for the points lead. Remember, Mopar Cup Series 2021 and 5340 Emerson are only 4 points apart, and this could really make the points lead even closer than it has to be. jgonascar 1. Has gotten 1 win so far at Rockingham in the Titanic 300. He led about 2/3 of the way. Bjorn 14 fan and what else? I forget, and someone else who I forget were basically the 3 leaders. There were 2 cautions, one on lap 40 and one on lap 32, I believe. I forget though. But it looks like the 98 car of jgonascar 1 may actually get his 2nd best finish of the year. He's been switching rides with the Best Buy car. And he's been doing good. Can I get a yellow? Got 1 top. I believe he got at least 1 top 10 at Daytona. Has been more of a middle pack guy. He is set over 7 seconds behind the 93, and he is hoping to get at least a 3rd place finish. This is his 2nd year in the Brickels Cup Series, hoping to do well. Mr. Dale Jr. 2011, first time in the Brickels Cup Series is the 47. More of a back person, hoping to do well. And next we have last week's winner, Mark Jeff 531. He did a great job at Atlanta, and he actually got some help from bump drafting, and that's kind of helped him, and he put a good distance. Robbins Racing 388. His best finish was a 4th place at Las Vegas, and he is currently running 6th. Hoping to do well. Then we have Kutztown Comet. Probably one of his best runs so far this year. He has so far gotten 1 DNF, which was last week at Atlanta when he crashed out, I believe, on lap 14. I believe I'm not sure. It was either 14 or 29. He's currently running 6th now, and Robbins Racing 388 just went up to 5th. Original Big Bride, currently running 9th. This is his 2nd year in the Brickels Cup Series. He went from 34th to 6th in the Daytona 500. He's currently battling for 8th, but he just lost that. and he's hoping to have a good season this year. Definitely, probably better. He got one win last year at Atlanta, and he's just about to take that spot for Mr. Dale Jr. 2011, and he just did. And lastly, in ninth place, we have Racer Bill 74, who has been more of a back person around a 35th spot so far. He has mainly been, like I said, 35th. I'm sorry for repeating myself. He experienced a flat tire during the Daytona 500, which put him a lap down in last place, and he's been trying to work his way up ever since, but it hasn't been doing that great for him. And lastly, in 10th place, we have 5340 Emerson in the 26 car, battling Alex Filter, aka Kenseth Freak, for that spot. The 26 car has gotten one win, which was the 500. He took the lead. He has been holding on to the lead ever. He got the points lead. I mean, then Racing 5M took it over after race 2. Which he's been staying in second ever since race 2, but now Mopar Cup Series 2021 is the new points leader, and after race 3 he was only 1 point behind, and now he's 4 points behind. So he's trying to make up as much as he can. He currently runs in 11th place right now, and that is it for the top 10 as of lap 16. But we can just do Kenseth Freak just for the heck of it. Kenseth Freak, this is his second year in the Brickels Cup Series. He was the 29 car last year. He almost won the Daytona 500, but then failed to, and he almost won the Ernst 499, but then due to a flat tire, 10910 Roma, who was in the 7 car at the time, took the lead and ended up winning the race. Unbelievable last lap pass, I have to say. And Mikey Budge, who was in the 56 car, also did a pretty good job getting to second. Dougie Shears, aka Amp88 Godale, would have actually gotten second, but he slowed down because he didn't want to wreck the 29, which gave the 7 car an even bigger advantage. And as the 10 car is going to take 8th away from the 47 car, Racing 5M has now put a 6-second lead over the 98 car, the 98 I mean. As Racing 5M continues to lead this 30-lap race, this is probably going to put him a good amount in front of the 55 car of Mopar Cup Series 2021. Mopar Cup Series currently runs 24th right now. I was surprised that he is the points leader. He's only 4 points behind in front of the 26. And the third place car, who I forget, he is not that far behind either. So he probably may drop back some, since the 93 has led every lap so far, and he's been below 20th. This is really going to affect him. He's probably going to lose that lead, and Racing 5M is going to put maybe take a good lead. So Racing 5M will continuously. We are now 2/3 of the way through, and Racing 5M has continued to lead. Just hoping to get that when he's been in a micro 125 for a couple of years, and now he's in the NR 2003s, trying to race his way in to get the first full Brickels Cup Series victory. And jgonascar 1, who's been having a pretty good second place. The second and third place cars have won a race, and Racing 5M will probably make that the top 3. Mark Jeff 531, last week's winner, and jgonascar 1. Oh, okay, the 6 car Robbins Racing 3D just took 3rd away from the 34. Looks like he's putting some decent distance on the 34. And let's see, and he's not that far from lapping the car off the lead lap, which is the 78 of 3B Freaky 1. We still have one car off the lead lap, which is Tony Stewart is the best. And we thought he was going to have a great day today because he was the pole sitter, and then something went wrong, which put him to pit road and made him go a lap down. Will there be a caution in the back that'll take the leader out? He's now 78 car lengths in front of the 98 car Racing 5M is, and 78.8 seconds in front of the 6. So there's still time though, with only 7 to go now. This time by, Racing 5M may lead the whole way, or he may win it then lose it, because I've seen that happen before. Where a car leads like over 20 laps or so, and leads a quarter of the way through the race, and then blows something. So Robbins Racing 388 and the rest still have time to catch up to the 93 car, but the 93 probably will just have to have a flat tire because he's probably running that thing out. But Can I Get a Yellow has gotten the fastest time though. Racing 5 has gotten the second best. Can I Get a Yellow at a 36.342 and Racing 5M 36.449, which is 7/1000 of a second faster than the 93. So Can I Get a Yellow, although he currently runs 8th, almost 15 seconds. And looks like Original Big Bry seems to be falling. Oh man, the 99 car. Original Big Bry, who's hoping to have a great day. Looks like his day is falling. Someone must have broke her or something, because it seems like something must have broke, like I said. Man, that's a major upset, but it kind of looks like he's in the 93's pit, just from an angle. Or from my angle, actually. And it looks like the 27 car is just about to get lapped. We're coming to lap 27, 4 laps to go this time by Racing 5M, who has maintained a strong car all day long. Definitely going to be his best, but the 6 car is actually gaining speed as that 93 runs out. Looks like he's gonna have to involve some traffic, which is gonna give the 6 car some opportunity. 52.9 car lengths behind the 93 Robbins Racing 388 is. He's got 4 laps to run to reel in that 93 car. Will he do it, or will that 93 continue to lead and just use those lap cars as a blockade? He's already starting to lap cars as we're coming to 3 laps to go. And Robbins Racing 388 is really rubbing his tires down as he goes over 140 miles an hour. Now he's 3 seconds behind almost 4 seconds. Oh, there's a spin. I knew this was going to happen. Who is it? Looks like the 39 and the 31 spun out. Is the caution out though? No, the caution's not out. But still there's time. The 93 still is still the leader, but the 6 car still is reeling him down. We're gonna have to see what happened a little later what happened to the 31 and the 39. He's got 2 laps to go now. The 93 has just crossed the 2 to go mark, and Robbins Racing 388 2.52 seconds in front. Racing 5M is, and that 6 car is really trying to win his first career victory. And 39 to 31 who are lapped cars. This is gonna be it. He's less than 3 seconds behind the 93. The 6 car is, but is the 93 gonna keep going? Here we go. White flag. 1 lap to go. Racing 5M is less than 1 lap away from clinching its first ever 2012 Brickels Cup Series victory, and it looks like the 6 lost 0.3 of a second due to the spin probably. And Mark Jeff 531, who's in third, also last week's winner, also reeling him in. This is going to affect the points in, but I don't think Robbins Racing 388 is going to have enough time. Here we go. Out of turn 4, Racing 5M is going to lead the full Verizon 475 at Darlington. Racing 5M wins. Robbins Racing 388, 22.6 car lengths behind the 93, just 22.6. And Mark Jeff 531, who last week's winner, gets third. Fourth is Kutztown Comet. Let's see what happened. Original Big Bry piston broken for him. That's the end of his day. Man, unbelievable day for the 93, leading all 30 laps, and that is it. That is it. I'm jgonascar, and here are your point standings. Okay, like I said, the point standings, I knew we were going to change them. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky here. But there's your point standings. 53-40, Emerson has retaken the lead away from Mopar Cup Series 2021. But it looks like that Robbins Racing 388 caught second. Third is Can I Get a Yellow? Fourth is Racing 5M. Fifth is Mopar Cup Series 2021. Sixth is Kutztown Comet. Seventh is Mark Jeff 531. Eighth is Brandon Wilcox. Ninth is the Yoshi LR5. And 10th is XX Run Multi 100 XX. And so 53-40, Emerson now has a 26-point lead over Robbins Racing 388. So that is pretty much it. I'm jgonascar, and this has been the Verizon 475 at Darlington, and here are your results.